Da. Good evening. Welcome to the Moore University workshop. My name is Jack as always, and it is Monday. It is PLAMonday to be precise. Another one of those little late night sittings here in the workshop where I try to build and paint some plastic models. Coming back from a short break, last Monday was Easter Monday, not PLAMonday, so I took a week off, but now I'm back here Mondays and building stuff. And yeah, I don't know if you can hear it, but I guess I got a little bit of a cold, or at least some, you know, I'm not feeling super well, but it might be due to the constant work in the cold outside. But then again, now it's time to relax and build something. I'm still not done with Emmer. I'm so sorry. I would have preferred to start a new kit today, but last time I've started with this bonus kit for Emma. I don't have the box right here, but it's like those little items, and this mecha, and yeah, this is like totally involved. You have to paint a ton, you have to water decal a ton, so this is like such a little bonus kit for Emma that is that can make such work. So I will see if I can finish the build today at least, and then yeah, let's see how far we can go, and hopefully next week I'm planning to start a new kit. So we'll actually try to get to a store on Friday, and I will prepare it over the weekend, and so next Monday there will be a new kit, probably another mobile suit, I guess. So yeah, got my tea on hand, and you can already see those little angel and devil figures of Emma. This was like the only presentable thing that I got out of last night's stream on last PLAMonday, and this little cola bottle that is now unlabeled, and I don't know if I will already label this, but I guess I will just have to paint this as well. I want to paint those little figures as well because those are cute. I want to display them together with Emma, and then we have the little empty white sack, the little chips bag, that is also current. That should be like a beige tone in color. Can try to show you this. So it should look like this, but in reality it's just a white bag. So yeah, it also comes with a few potato chips that are also, I guess, have to be colored as well. So I guess I will start with the potato and with the hair for those little figures, maybe also the dress. So painting it is, and then once this dries I will start with some water decals and some with the mech build, with this little tiny dragon thingy. So let's see. So it's another one of those instances where I have to mix Emma's hair colors. Is this described here? Yeah, I guess it's described. Is it the same? Let me check. Let me check the hair. Actually, it isn't. It's not the same. It's interesting that this is not the same color, but I will use this guide here because I've worked with this before, so that it's actually the same hair color. So, but I have to dismantle this. Let's change the cameras. So yeah, This comes apart really, really easy, but it's also so tiny. And once again, I have to detach everything again. I guess I don't need the keyboard right now. Last time I at least managed to paint those little faces in a more or less satisfying way. Wasn't the easiest thing to do, but yeah, that's okay now. I also need new top coat. Wasted all my top coat on other things, so I guess I have to order this as well till next Monday. Okay, let me check if I can pull this apart. Oh, that's not so easy. No, I have to push it. Okay, so now those little faces, they are very important, and I have basically I have to put it apart completely. Don't know why I bothered to build it in the first place, to be honest. Okay, so we have like those dresses, almost hit the ground, but it didn't. Yeah. So now for the hair, I need some clamps. Where are my clamps? Where are they? Where are they? Where are they? Where are they? I had it here. That's okay. So let's see if we can clamp those. Okay, this looks fine to me. That one is tricky, but I guess I can do it that way. That one can be clamped pretty easily. That one also. And now the last piece. It's like this. Okay. Well, fair enough. Okay. I will set this down onto my second chair, so hopefully I find it again. Okay, so now for the colors. I have to mix and match those. Let's see. Okay, this one is pure skin tones, so we don't need those. Just put them away. Okay, do I need something from here? Don't know. I need white. That for sure. You always need white. So the rest must be in here. Let's see. We have 3. It's the red one. We have that one. We have that one, and we have that one. Okay. So let's mix together Emma's hair color. What brush do I use? Why is this so hard? Didn't I wash the brush? It's a shame, that's a shame. Let's see what some water is doing. You can also use the thinner as well. I guess I have to. I guess I really forgot to wash this brush. Now it's all dried up. I don't know if I can reactivate it. Let's just soak it in thinner, so I will have to use another one. What a shame, what a shame. So this is how the brushes die. So I guess sometimes I have to buy new ones. Okay, so we start with the 3. Almost 1/3 of color. Then we go to the purple. That's a nice purple. Really nice purple. Also like 20%, so almost the same. And then we go to the white. And a dash of like brown. Now let's see if this mixes together well. Maybe it needs a bit more brown and a bit more white. Hello nasty scads, welcome to the stream. I'm building a extra kit for Emma. It's one of those like Shoujo kits from Kotobukiya. I've built her already, and now I have an extra kit with some bonus parts, so to speak. And yeah, this is a little bit more work than I anticipated. For some reason I had the illusion that it will be color separated a bit better, but when in reality it's just like the raw kit and you have to paint everything, even those like little small details. Like the chips bag, for example, it's just a white piece of plastic, you know, and not only you have to put the decals on, but you also have to yeah, paint it in brown color. So I at least want to put on some color onto those devil and angel figures. Those one here, little side shoulder devil and angel, so that I can display them with Emma together. Oh, thanks. Yeah. And honestly, I don't want to start a new kit. I don't have one at the moment, so I want to finish this. And now we have the hair color for those parts. Hopefully. So let's see. Did not sand them, but no risk, no fun. I've built one model Gundam figure and quite halfway through it. Quit halfway through it. Oh, yeah. I mean, to be honest, I started this plastic model building as a side hobby, so to say. Normally, I'm using this location here as my workshop for figure dioramas. So I'm building like bigger sets from scratch, and then I use them for my scale figures as a backdrop. But yeah, I wanted to try out some plastic model building as well, and it's a total different field. So yeah, of course some skills can be carried over, but interestingly enough, now that I got involved in this hobby a bit more, my social media feed is full of those like videos of people crafting and painting. They are plastic models, of course. Most of them are mobile suits like Gunpla, and of course those people are like not your normal schmucks. They are like pretty pro, so most of the videos are insane miniature paint jobs, or like people who are customizing their kit in a way that you think, wow, how do they do this? Like carving extra ridges in the plastic, or putting in some LEDs, whatnot. So yeah, so and here I am struggling with the easiest tasks. For example, how to can I put this over there? No, this is not magnetic. I guess I have to use this. Let's empty it out. Zack. Omar is in the chat. Hello, Omar. How are you? What brought you here? I've known that as soon as I take a break, people get worried, aren't they? But don't worry, I didn't quit. I've just took a break last Monday. I was live on Friday though. And technically speaking, every day is Friday for me now since I'm on vacation. So this makes things a bit easier. Just finished a Discord call while playing Final Fantasy 14, so I thought I would join in when I saw you streaming. Oh, that's so nice of you. But yeah, I'm great, or like at least normal, I guess. I mean, I might have got a bit of a cold, or at least something in the vein of that, because my nose is running. Could be an allergies though, but. Maybe it's like a bit under the weather since I'm constantly working outside, and it's a harsh spring right to this point, because like last week we had some snowfall, if you believe it or not, like minor snowfall, but still it was like pretty funny when you looked out of the window and saw those snowflakes. So I guess I need some water in here. Do I have the syringe? I don't think so. Okay. Well, vacation, yeah. A long weekend to get rid of some overtime. Spend it with Winter at a LARP event. Didn't know that there were LARP events at this time of the year. Aren't barely even any conventions right now, but well, sounds great. I hope you had a good time. I mean, for me, vacation is just a necessity, because I have to, well, at least pretend to help working at the garden. Most of the time I'm just an overseer for the construction crew. And once they leave the site, we will take over like little fairies, or like little Heinzelmännchen, like garden gnomes, so to speak. The season started, it was also the weekend of Animuk. They started a convention. Yeah, I think, yeah, for sure. The week after Easter. But since Easter is on a floating timeline, depends. Very early Easter this year, so everything feels a bit a bit earlier and a bit rusty. But yeah, I'm just trying to keep up with the PLAMondays. Then in reality, I'm really excited to get my lane set done. Last Friday was once again was a blast working on it, and I guess next Friday I can finish it so that I can do the photo shoot in April. I even found a nice location to shoot. Guess it will work. I drove there on Sunday with the bike, and I took a few test shots, like without the figure, of course, and without the set, just doing some normal photography of weird places, and people looked at me strange because I took pictures of the sky and of some utility poles in a like small garden area. Maybe they think I'm a eco-terrorist or something, and I'm spying on our electrical infrastructure. Okay, so I guess those are all the hair part. No, there's one hair part left. Yes, all the Christian conventions. Yeah, all those, like, oh, they are depending on the moon phase, I guess. On this bit I can really feel that I didn't sand it at all. Over the weekend, I also picked up my Nandroid, my Nina Nandroid, for the next review. And I guess I will start with the B-roll tomorrow. And I've already noticed that apparently, I don't know when it happened, because this was my first Nandroid order for quite some time. So like a couple hundred numbers at least. They changed the Nandroid base. It's interesting. I guess it's still the same format. I have to check if it's like the same, exactly the same size. But it's now thinner. It feels more flimsy. Of course it does, because of you know, because of you know, corporate greed and profit taking, and they have less holes. They only have the outer holes now, so it's like only, I guess, 8 of them. Which is interesting because I've always said that those many holes in an Android base are kinda unnecessary, if we be honest. So yeah, interesting that they now reduce them. I wonder how long they will still provide those spaces. If there will be a time when they will completely get rid of them. I mean, once you open an Android box these days, you have this little flap on the inside that tells you immediately that you can buy those like stands, those little small stands that look a bit like an A, where it's just basically you can put them on display without a base. I think those are a great idea, but I would never buy them individually to display them. Would have been nice if this was the default way to display them. Okay, so can I do the chip spec now? What color should the chip spec be? Like, I don't have like the right colors here. It's like white, of course. Okay, well, I guess. And 24. What is 24? I have 24. Oh my god! Why do I have this? Did I prepare and then 33? 30. I don't have 33. I don't think I have 33. But let's see. Nope. Nope. I guess it has to be like I have 33. Oh my god, no, this is 43. 53. Let me see what color this is. Let me check. What is this? Come on. Christian. Why doesn't this type anything? Christian age 53. Neutral gray gloss. So it's yes, I'm not a robot. Very nice picture. It's a gray color. Okay. So, well, I don't really have a gray color. I'm gonna log for a while, going to sleep. Nighty night. Oh, yeah. Have a good sleep. Good night. And yeah, thank you for dropping by. I guess I can use a German field gray. And let's try to mix some chip spec color. So we start with, this is mostly white. Okay. Makes sense because the part is also mostly white, so yeah. At this rate I will really burn through my swirls little spoons. But I found out that this is a good way to get the color mixing done, because those droplets, they are far too big, because I need so less color for those kids. It's not even funny. Okay, so we have then 24. It's like almost half the amount. So all the goo is down there. So okay, and then we need just a dash of gray. It's like 1%. Can I just don't do this? I mean, what does 1% make any difference? And since this is a very dark gray, I just need like this amount, like so. And now we have to see, mix and match and see if this is an adequate chips bag color. Looks very yellowish. I guess I need more white. This is too yellow. Too yellow, too yellow. I think we're getting there. Nice generic color for a bag of chips or crisps, like the Englishman used to call them. Okay. I guess this is still too yellow. The problem with like doing this is that you add more and more color, so you end up with a larger amount of mixture. And yeah, I mean, maybe it's not that bad, because if you make a really tiny portion, then it won't stay open for that long. And since I might have to wait a few days until I have the time to do a second layer, it will eventually dry up, even once it's covered. And okay, so let's see if this can be done. Guess I can just... I really want to have some putter fix. Haha. No, that's not one. Okay. Let's stick this in here. And we're good to go. Where is my brush? I guess I can use a broad one for this. Okay, let's try this. That's super yellow. But then again, it's just a bag of chips. I mean, it doesn't have to be the exact same color than the instructions. It's only a serving suggestion. Okay, so the first layer. This looks really yellow. Maybe I will mix some white into it for the second one. Let's see. So we'll cover this up as well. And then we can, I guess, no, we will still paint. We'll keep going because I have the black one. The black one I can use straight from the source. Straight from the source. Straight from the top. That's always nice. To color the dress of the devil. And the hands of the devil. The hands of the devil. And the gaming controller as well, I think. But before I do this, I guess I have to sand this a bit, because otherwise, I don't know. Better sand enough than be sorry. But yeah. Right behind me is the model of the lane set that I'm building. I hope I can show this to you. Let me see. No, this is not the right camera. I need this one. Let's see if no, this is like totally blocked by the monitor. Okay. Well, so I guess you have to believe me. It's right over there. And I really have to try tomorrow, I guess, if I can fit this in my car and how well it fits, because it's like those tall utility poles, they're standing out. And I guess I can still fit it, but then again, you might never know. Because sometimes a car has like a big interior space, but really tiny doors. So sometimes items that should fit technically don't, because you can't load it. And so, yeah. And I also want to have like side builds as well, like little garden walls. And if I permanently attach them to the build, what would be preferable, then I might have I make it even bigger, and I might run into a problem that I can't load it. So yeah. Okay. So I've just sanded this a bit. Make it ugly before we have to basically paint it. Okay, let's see. It's another piece where I really can't. I mean, I guess I can try to use a tiny spoon. If I can narrow this down. A knife would be great, but I don't want to open the container. Yeah. Luckily it wasn't a piece, but I guess I have to cut this down. Yeah, okay. This might work. Or not. Okay, I can work with that. This holds together. So now I need a black color. Do I have a black color? Huh. It's interesting. I might not have a black. Oh, I do. Okay. I do, luckily. Painting something black should be easy, shouldn't it? I don't want to drop it while I'm painting. This is always my biggest fear when I'm wiggling around those parts, that they will fall to the ground. Normally my floor dropping game is just an annoyance, but when this happens it's really bad because it might damage the paint job. So, yeah. I guess it's a good, like, training not to touch it, like, with unnecessarily force. Okay, so now I have to use a clamp to clamp this, and then I can put it on the magnetic thing. Okay, so now we have to paint this, and this is like not color separated, so I have to be very careful. Only covering the parts that need to be covered. I'm wondering if they could have designed this in a way that the black arms are separate pieces, because they had black runners, so don't know. Brush looks horrible. I mean, there is this little gap, so that color might not spill over, but still it's like very, very tiny. Okay, so you can barely see anything. Pieces are so tiny, so those aren't the best cameras as well, so I guess you have to believe me. So now with the gaming controller. The gaming controller is like this little piece here, and I guess I have to paint it black, and then I have to just paint the buttons a different color. So yeah. And this one can't really be grabbed, so I guess I have to paint it from both sides. I love it. I love it when we can, yeah, and you have to paint it from both sides. So you can't even do it completely in one fitting. God, so annoying. At least it's a black gaming controller, not a white one, like from a PlayStation. Guess it's more like an Xbox controller. Xbox controller was black, wasn't it? Like originally. Don't know. I mean, from the shape, this looks more like a third-party thing. I guess they have to be careful with the licensing. I guess I will just try to spare the buttons so that I don't have to paint over them as much. So I want to start a new kit next Monday, okay? Just build one. Just an easy breezy building of mech suit. And then, because I feel so bad about this, because last year in May it was my birthday, as always, like every year, but it was was a round one, so turned 40. Okay, and for some reason turning 40 is like, or having a round birthday is like this larger event, and so people who usually never gift me something gifted me things. Okay, easy. And but interestingly enough, so to speak, my co-workers, normally we don't celebrate birthdays in our company, and I'm very lucky about very grateful about this, because first of all, I don't want to celebrate my own birthday as much, and second of all, I don't want to like chip in for every co-worker who has a birthday, so that they can buy some silly little presents. So I'm very grateful that we are not doing this in our company as much. So usually if it's my birthday, I'm just try to bring some food into the office, or we order something out of my pocket. So basically I'm treating my co-workers, but they don't have to gift me anything. So, but last year they did, and also my roommate from back then bought me something, and usually they just, like, you know, you would expect some vouchers, some like basic things that you can, maybe some alcohol, some chocolates, you know, basic gifts for someone you'd not necessarily know so well. Okay, would be perfectly fine. But they gifted me 2 of those DIY model building kits, you know, those like cheap dollhouse kits that you can find online, like this little diorama of things. They are fun things to build. I've done this like 2 or 3 times in the past. But I know, and since I'm always like a person who wants to do this the right way, that they are also a ton of work, you know. And so yeah, I thanked them, and I did not touch them until now. They are still standing in my studio as a decoration, the boxes. And I have this silly little goal to at least build one of them until my birthday. So pretty much in 1 month. And hopefully I can do this. But since this is not a plastic model kit, I don't know if I can spend PLAMondays doing it. I also don't want to spend the full-time Friday streams building those, because, like I said, it's nice that they bought me something, but then again, I don't have the time to build those, because they are a commitment to build. And since I want to build my own things, or build like to my own schedule, I usually don't do this. And so now I have to push this in. So maybe if I have time, I might start another streaming session on Wednesdays and build those dollhouse kits. Dollhouse Tuesdays, dollhouse Tuesdays, dollhouse Tuesdays. Is it even worth it if there is no funny pun? Okay, so now I have I can also try to paint this Coke bottle with like her hair color. It's almost the same thing, but since this is a nice structure, I might be able to finally mask something again. Normally I'm not the biggest fan of masking. I'm always astounded how people are so thoroughly when it comes to masking. Or I guess I can just I guess I can just like not do this at all and just put it apart a bit. Where is it? It's in my crotch. Oh my god. The bottle cap is in my crotch. Yeah. Didn't fall to the floor. Oh my god. Okay, so I guess I can just do this without masking, but just put it apart a bit. This is the yellow one, the chips bag one. It's so yellow. I have to put in some. Some white into the chips bag color, because otherwise it's too yellow. Is there a yellow brand of chips? Some Lays, I'm sure, are yellow. For sure. Okay. So let's see. Let's paint the bottle of Coke. so that we can put on the water slide decal. So yeah, I might have to build those doll houses as well, because I guess I will. I hope I can distinguish the one that my coworkers gave me and the one that my roommate gave me, because my roommate, she knows that I'm busy all the time. She might not even think about it anymore, and she gave me two. And I've already built one, a smaller set. So I really want to start with the ones that my coworkers gave me. I guess it was a small little sushi restaurant. I've already built something like this in the past, but then again, I can do it again. It's okay. Yeah. So I hope I can find out what they gave me. They also gave me like a model ship, where you can build a model ship. And I've looked at this kit and it was like just the cheapest thing you could imagine. It's like, okay, you can build a ship. Here you have like 3 pieces of plywood, a few like rods, like bamboo rods, sticks, like sticks and stones. Then you have like a string, and then you have like a fabric, a piece of fabric, like this real nasty cotton fabric for the sails. And it's basically just, yeah, you can build a ship out of those parts, but then again, why would I need a kit for this when I basically have to do everything by myself? So I can just, I've already built a ship this way, where I did everything myself, like really building the hull of the ship with some like planks and whatnot. So yeah, I did this for a figure photo, so I was willing to do this, but then again, for just a hobby thing, just like a time waster, so to say, I don't know. Okay, so now I might have to color the dress. The dress of the angel figure is like, if I see this right, it's like a two-part thing. There is a 3-part thing. Like there is an under, like a small shade of pink here, this underdress. Then this one is like white, and then it has like a border that should be gold. So why so complicated? Oh my god. Oh well. It's funny that those potato chips, the decal that I should put on, I mean the Coke bottle as well. The Coke bottle says Power Man Cola, I guess. This is a bit funny, I think. But the potato chips, they are simply called potato chips, and then there is a tagline, Max Delicious. But then again, they even went through the trouble of printing some fake ingredients on the backside and some barcode to scan it. So now let's see how we can paint the white surface. I've never done this. I'm always afraid of painting white. I didn't even paint Emma's. I guess I simply don't do this. Let's be real for a second here. Why should I now start painting her white? I will just paint her pink, the pink underdress. Like in some... Maybe I have this skin tone. And then I will just call it a day. I will add some golden accents, maybe. Or maybe not. Don't even know how to achieve this little golden stripe, to be honest. Okay, so just a pink skin color. Now I need the skin colors. I put them away, but here they are. I guess this is the one that I painted her mouth as well. Or should I say the devil's mouth? I can try to do this with the angel as well. I guess I have to if I really want this to look nice. So here goes nothing. Here goes nothing. Let me use the tiniest brush that I have. I'm so scared. I hope this works. Maybe I can just where are those cotton wipes? Cotton Night Show, Cotton Night Wipe Show. Oh, that's faint enough, I think. Okay. I can't even grab this with my fingers. Okay. So now, let's see if we can do the same thing on the dress with tiny brush. Can I use the cotton swipe as a... No, I can't. I once again maybe have to... Oh, I can use the tweezers. Hopefully I don't need them. I guess I have to shake this a bit more. I mean, that's the easy part, because this is there is an edge where I can just slide the brush through. But the gold border might be hard to achieve, so. At least I can see those skin tone colors at work. Might give me a bit more confidence when I want to really color those skin tones as well. Because I did not have done this till now. I guess the upper border, no, that's just white with gold, so it's only down here. And also the inside, so see how far I can go in there. Sorry. Constantly bumping the microphone. Okay, let's see how this dries. Giving here one. So, okay, I guess I have now painted everything that I wanted to paint. So I guess I can now start with building things. Okay, this did not hold. I was almost aware of that. Okay. So let's change a few things around here. Let those brushes soak. So there is still one thing left to build in this set, and that's the little dragon thing. And those, I guess those stand parts. If I really want to display her with the stand, but that would imply that I have to paint the stand as well. And I've done this with the master stand of Emma, the big one that looks like a puzzle piece. And let's face it, this isn't really the best paint job on it. This large piece would have really would have looked nicer if I had an airbrush system. Tell you that. It would have benefited from being spray painted and not painted with a brush. So those are little side stands for those angel and devil figures, or you use those tiny platforms. Okay, so I guess those parts are okay. And now to the little mecha figure. There is an instruction here somewhere, so I guess those parts. A10 and A18. Okay. Oh my god. This is like the instruction piece is like the picture is like this. You see this part here is like almost as big as my fingernail, a bit smaller. Okay. The actual piece that I should use is this here. So it's like the instructions shows this like 10 times bigger than it actually is. I guess I already bent it a bit. That's no good. Oh my god. Okay, so the 18 part is at least a bit bigger, but not by much. Can't even tell what this is supposed to look like. Okay, so this goes in here. I'm not sure if I can even build this by hand. If there ever was a time when it might hit, some parts might hit the floor, it was this time. It's now. It's now or never. Actually, there have been parts that hit the floor once, so mostly likely when I'm building with Oki. I guess he enjoys the building here so that he can drop his parts on the floor and he will be able to find them again. Easily. Okay. Okay. I'm not sure if this is correct. But yeah, I guess that's fine. So then there is the body of the dragon. It's like this 11 piece here. Okay, this is the head of the dragon, this is the tail, and these are the holes where the feet come in. Okay, it can already stand up on its own. Just okay, that's a part that hit the floor. I have to be honest. Doesn't even work that way yet. Why isn't it working? Ah, now it's working. Okay, so that was so obvious that this will hit the floor because I had to touch it. Oh well. Guess I have to donate. Okay, so now there are like wing parts. Let me see if I can find those pieces. 7 and 19. 19 is this one. Okay, so this goes into this little indent here, I think. Just stick it in here. That can't be right. There's still a piece of runner on it. Just figured out. Okay, but still, why doesn't this go in there? Why doesn't this go in there? Okay, now it's in there. Just have to use a bit more force. And now we need the 7. This one, okay, makes sense. And this gas should go up here. Oh, this fits really nice. Wasn't expecting that, but this is such a nice fit. And then we need the wings, so the wings are 2 parts. And then this thing has like 4 or 5 different colors, so yeah. I'm not even sure if red is the base color. I guess it should be, but not quite sure. And now I can attach the wings. And now we have a little flighty dragon thing. I put this into presentation area so that you can look at it. Look at it. Look at it. There it is. I mean, this does not look like much. It should look like this, by the way. Should look like this. Should look like this. So yeah, it's quite a difference. Yeah. So red is not even like the dominant color on this. It has to be black and white and orange and like gray, I guess. And yeah. I guess it's nice to have, but in this state, this does look horrible, I think. But yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, so now can I do a second coat on the hair? I guess I should make a second coat on the hair. But first, let me redo the cameras. Okay. Okay, so now let's get the second coat on the hair done. Mm-hmm. Some drops of water. And then I need a brush, and then I need a brush. This one was the one that I used for the red parts. Let's continue using it, but first let me refill my teacup. You can do this as well if you type !mark tea time, everything one word, then it should refill my teacup. Tonight's tea is gin tonic tea, a herbal tea blend that should technically taste like gin tonic. At least it smells like gin tonic. Guess basically it's just the spices you need for making gin without the sugar and without the like alcohol. It's like painting a little squid. Here I have to also paint the horns and the hairband in a black color. So yeah, the hairband and all this decoration on the main kit on Emma herself was of course a separate piece, so it was easier to get this painted, but now I have to basically use my hands, my shaky little hands, to fill out those spots. This just fell off. It's no good. Here is the little hairband section. I know you can't really see this, but I don't want to zoom in any further because I know that I will eventually drift off camera while I paint. How many layers should I do on the hair part? I guess not more than 4. Because quite honestly, I'm painting a piece of plastic that has already almost the same color. Just to make it a bit nicer. Okay, that's the last one of the hair pieces. If I'm lucky, I will receive my top pick of the March month with from Ami by the end of this week. So another figure that I will take and put into my showcase still in the box, because I want to wait until I have time to review her, and this might take some time. Okay, where is the tape? Where is the tape? Where is the tape? There it is. Okay. So let's seal this up pretty tight so that I might use this tomorrow again. Guess I will just finish this off stream. Okay, now the chips bag. The chips bag needs white color so that it's not so yellow. So let me put in some more white color in here. Use the droplet so that you know it's serious if I use the droplet. If this is not enough, I don't know what is. It starts to get softer. Where is the chips back? But we're still not there. We're still not there. It's still too yellow. I will put in so much white until nothing yellow remains. Okay. I guess that's better now. Let's try it, though. Where is the chips bag thingy? Yeah, that's much better now. Yeah, we're getting there. Okay, so I will also seal this up and hope for the best. So if it's usable tomorrow or some other day, that's fine. I will not paint the chips though. Sorry, but no. And also the dress is I guess it's fine. One layer of color is fine. Don't need any more. Just add some top coat and we are good to go. Okay, so now for the last part of the stream, I might try some water sliding decals. I guess I have to paint the Coke bottle as well first. Don't forget about the Coke bottle. Oh, that's the yellow one. Oh no. As soon as you don't like mark those, you don't know what it is. Okay. Coke bottle. Here we go. Okay. So I can seal them up. Hopefully for good this time. But yeah. Okay. So now for the faces. We have like blank faces in here. And we have some decals. Some winking ones. Yeah, okay. So there is one face where she has both eyes open. And then there is one where she has one is winking. So I guess we can make them both. There is 1 and 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and then 4 to 6. Yeah, okay. Got it. Got it. So I guess I can just leave this in here to work with. So water slide decals. So I guess I need some water, huh? Some fresh water. Where do I get some fresh water? If I have my syringe still here, I can use that one, but I guess I don't. So I might have to go to the tap and refill my water supply because it isn't here. So I'm right back, okay? Okay, so back, and now let's use those water slide decals and put them on Emma. So I have a small amount of water here. Got my knife to cut those out. Then I guess I need some tweezers. And I have some setting solution here. Setting solution softens decals. Setting solution for decal softens detail. I don't know the difference between those, to be honest. And then I have some cotton wipes. Let's do this! I'm pumped! I'm pumped, I'm pumped, I'm pumped. So maybe I use the two that is like facing in one direction. Is this one piece? Yeah, this is like one piece, so I can just cut this. Let me get into frame. Okay. So this is the left eye. While this is soaking, I will put on the setting solution. It's not moving yet. Might still need a bit of a soak. Don't know why this isn't coming off, to be honest. Oh, no, it's coming off. Okay, so needed a bit longer. Yeah, it's coming off. Very nice. Oh shit. So one eye is on the spot. I will now try to press this down. I guess it worked. Okay. Fair enough, fair enough. So the second one. Put it into water. I might also try a bit of blush on those faces with the weathering kits that I got. So let's see if I can, if this is already moving. No, it's not. It sure takes a while until those decals are movable. Did not expect though to have so. Now it's movable. Okay. So is this okay? I guess it's okay, huh? The little Emma face. I can try to put this into the presentation area. Let's see. Oh, where is my camera controls? Here it is. So, okay, it's not near presentation. So there it is, little Emma face. Oh, yeah, not too bad, not too bad. I also have to paint her mouth white. I guess I can do this now. I guess I can do this now. Paint her mouth white. Just that's too much. So if we let this settle, it should work out fine. Yeah, I like this. If this settles down, it should look nice. I can add some contour later on. It's not a big deal, to be honest. But yeah. Okay, now for the second face with those sliding decals, it's the winking one. And for the winking one, I think I should do one where she is looking to the right, I guess. Oh, let's do it to the right. At least I know that I have plenty of time until this gets soaked. What about the blush? I finally have to get some of those open as well. Ooh, there's a little brush inside as well. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Look at this. How cute is this? I use this as makeup. Oh, there was a follow. I was not aware. Nephilia, thanks for the follow, by the way. I didn't notice the chat. I'm also like, I have to get used to this, that this is like upwards, and I think like the full-time stream is the other way around. So let's see. Can I move this already? I guess. No, not yet, not yet. Okay, it's slidable. Those decals are easy to work with, to be honest. For some reason, I always like to work with decals. So this one is also looking quite nice. And now the winking side. Okay. Putting on some setting solution. The mouth is already setting up, so I can just use a second layer of white. It really gets there, isn't it? Doesn't really work. Okay. It's already slidable. So that's the second one. And now we also need a bit of like skin tone for her mouth. And the rest can be removed, I guess. Where is the cap? Cap is transparent. I don't see it. Bummer. Okay, and with a cotton wipe I might be able to remove the rest of the color. Okay. And the white one got some like specks of got there some specks of I guess I have to let this dry a bit. Some specks of like red or something. I'm gonna just press on those faces. And those eyes. That one is not dry yet, so... Okay, so now let's try the blush. I'm curious about the blush. I might as well do this with like those tiny cotton swabs. Or should I? I don't know. This is like pretty big, to be honest. But let's see if I can do this. This goes better than expected. Not too bad, not too bad. Okay. That's a bit too much. Can I remove this as well? Yeah. Pretty easy, I would say. That's also pretty much. Doesn't look natural at all. Oh, now it's better. Okay. And now I'll try to finally put this white on a bit better. And after that I might spray those faces. Let me use a fresh brush. Okay, I think this might work. so I can show you those faces. And then it's time to say goodbye, I guess. Here they are, like, you can't really see them, but I will just change the view. Let me take this box of parts, put it away, and then I can present this to you a bit better. Look at those, aren't they cute? For whoa, already almost spilled my thinner. For comparison, those are the faces that are included, so. I guess it's an unfair comparison because they are still in here. I guess I have to cut them open. So this is one that I'm holding right now, is an original face, and the other two are built. Oh, unknown, welcome to the chat. Yeah. So I guess I have to add a bit of contour on the mouth part, but yeah, other than that I might be satisfied with those. So now I guess I have to pay my due and raid another channel and give them some bits for the part that fell to the floor today. And yeah, I might work on those extra parts off stream during the week, so that I can start with a new kit on Monday, next PLAMonday. So much stuff is lying around, I can't find anything. So okay, so let's see, who is online, who should we raid, and should I guess I have to put all those things away later on. Okay, let's see. Okay, well. Oh, the Sloth is online. The Sloth. Let's raid him, and yeah. With a Saku, I want to build a Saku as well. So yeah, we'll raid him. And yeah, thank you so much for watching today's PLAMonday. We made a little bit of progress, built something, painted something, added a bit of decals, and yeah, hopefully next Monday with another kit. And yeah, maybe join in on Friday for full time when I hopefully finish this large. I can show this now. I can get this on. Like, come on, come here, come. Easy does it, like that one. And I can build and finish this lane diorama before it falls apart even further. Because this comes loose, surprisingly. It's all the moisture in the basement that isn't really doing it. Okay, so yeah, so join in on Friday for full time, join in on Monday for PLAMonday, and now we are raiding. See you soon. Bye.